Alright, people. What's up? Shut. I'm back. Well, I've been back for a while. I'm doing this late. And on top of it, I'm not even gonna post this on time. You already probably saw my video when I said I came back, but I'm not gonna put videos so I can have some videos to schedule because I don't have my laptop. Anyways, this video, as you can see by the title, She-Hulk Episode 1. I'm just gonna do a review on it. I already saw it a couple of times. Like maybe 2 or 3 times since it came out. Like, yeah, but like on my holiday, like the internet was so bad, it's like very hard to even watch it. I barely even watched it, and it's like, yeah, and I was on my holiday, so it was very hard to even, I wasn't even trying to do videos and stuff, because I was trying to get content, because I was out and about every day, doing stuff here and there, and yeah, and vlogs coming when I get my laptop, don't know when that is. Anyways, besides that, okay, let's just, so we're here for She-Hulk Episode 1 review. Oh, yeah, kind of like a review-ish thing, I guess. I guess it's a review, you can say it's a review. Anyways, spoilers alert, duh, stupid, whatever if you... yeah, anyways, yeah, spoilers alert. Anyways. Yeah, so if you're watching this, spoilers alert. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, come back. I'm waiting. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Anyways. So, let's see. Where do I even begin? I don't know where to begin. Okay, the show is not bad. I actually enjoyed it. Because there's so much criticism on it, but it's actually good. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the first episode. The first episode is cool. It was actually interesting. So, it doesn't even start with an origin story. Well, it does start with an origin story, but like as a flashback. It doesn't start with an origin story. It literally just shows Jen as a lawyer with her friend Nikki. And then one mention of her being a Hulk. And then she breaks the fourth wall saying, okay, now that you know I'm a Hulk, you're not gonna focus on the show until you get the full story. So let's go back in time. And then it shows Bruce is her cousin, like they were on a road trip together, you know, car crash, everything. It was cool. It was actually interesting to do the whole episode as a flashback. Well, the majority of the episode, and then the ending and the beginning and the ending is like the present. It's like Captain America, like, you know, like the whole thing's a time period, but the beginning and the ending is present day, and then the whole thing is like in the past. It's a time period. It's like a certain time period, and it's like sometimes, yeah, it's cool. It was interesting. Anyways, it was so interesting. I liked all this stuff, and then like all the references with the Hulk, and then they even canonized. Finally, they canonized the Incredible Hulk. Yay! Anyways, and then we found out technically. Yeah, what am I saying technically? No, we found out somewhat where it is in the timeline. We know it's after Shang-Chi because of Bruce's arm. So yeah, because in the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi, his arm was in the sling, and then now, after the car crash, her blood actually healed it. So now he's good and he's Hulk again, smart Hulk, whatever. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, so his hand is healed. So we know it's after Shang-Chi. And yeah. And especially later on, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Oscar Isaac reference, the chopstick for the Cheetos. That's funny. Anyways, yeah. And then the car crash, that was crazy when I first saw it. Like, yeah, man. Like, what the hell? And like, where does the Hulk go? Where do we go with this, with the Hulk? I do believe, hopefully, I hope, I doubt, because we technically kind of already got it. Either World War Hulk or Planet Hulk. I'm hoping. But I don't know, because we technically already got that with Ragnarok. I don't know. We'll see. Probably we can get World War Hulk, you know? And that's how we get his son, you know? We are doing Young Avengers, are we? I don't know. But I feel like we are doing Young Avengers. They are bringing Young Avengers characters, but we still have no Young Avengers announcement. And we already have 2 Avengers movies. Anyways, forget about that. Yeah, this was cool. And then the ending with Titania. When she came into the court. Yeah. Alright. It was fun. I wish they went with the original scene. That would have been crazy. That would have been controversial. Maybe, I think Disney did the right thing. They did the right thing. There was no way Disney was gonna do that. If you know what if you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't even speak. But you know the actress who plays Titania, Jamila, wait, is it? I don't even know how to pronounce it anyway. It's Jamila, yeah. Said that she recommended, because usually, you know, when guys get hit, they always get hit in their underneath, you know, in their balls, that they should do a girl version of that. And she wanted to get hit in her private part. Yeah. So apparently, they actually filmed it, and she showed they actually showed the behind the scenes of it. Yeah, they actually let her film that though, but they did not use it for the actual show. Yeah. Alright. So, it was cool. And I like this whole episode. I like the whole, how she's better than Bruce and everything when she turns. Like, she doesn't have, like, you know, like, she just turns, like, you know how Bruce, like, just turns without, like, he's not conscious when he turns, and he goes in a rampage. She doesn't do that. She doesn't have that. And like, yeah, and she's better than him in everything. When he's trying to train her, and he said, "Take out 10 years." Yo, that's lucky. That's good, I guess. But like, you know, everybody's different. Yeah. Don't think it's some like sexist thing or some like, you know, female empowerment thing. I don't think of it like that. Probably people think of it like that, but people are just fucking stupid, innit? Like, yeah, people are stupid. Don't think of it like that. Like, you know, hey, everybody's not the same, you know? Like, yeah. You know? Like, for instance, Red Hulk, you know? It's Hulk, but in red. You know, like Spider-Man, and then you have the Venom Spider-Man, so it's like Spider-Man but in black. Like, everyone's different, like, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm probably just spinning right now. Anyways, like, yeah, it was cool. And then I like the clap part when they were fighting, you know, the part when Hulk did the clap, and she went flying, and then when she tried to do it, and instead of making him fly, she was like hitting his, like, she was actually hitting him, but like instead of hitting him, but it didn't make him fly, it made him like his ears, you know, it was damaging his ears, or like, you know, it was cool. It was basically like, what was it? The actual movie, The Incredible Hulk. What am I fucking saying? I'm stupid. It's like literally it was like the blasters when they used the Incredible Hulk in Incredible Hulk. You know, it stopped him and it was like pushing him back, but it didn't like push him back like flying like how he did to her. But it was like pretty much the same as like the blasters from Incredible Hulk and Miss Marvel. They used it in Miss Marvel again. The weapon that used against the Hulk in Incredible Hulk, they literally used it again in Miss Marvel. It's the same one. Literally, that's what her clapping did to him. What, you know? Yeah, that was the weirdest thing. But it was funny. And that's also going back to what I was just saying, that they're both different, you know? So it's like, that's why for her, she didn't have to wrestle with the alter ego. Alter ego. My God, I can't even speak today, but you know what I mean. Alter ego of whatever, you know, the Hulk is, like, the Hulk or whatever. You know what I mean? Or in her case, She-Hulk. Like, you know what I mean? She didn't have to fight with another beast being in control. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's cool, I guess. And the courtroom scene at the end, which was cool. Her fight with Titania in the courtroom, it was cool. And then the ending, and then the ending, they literally like, you just see her when she beat Titania, and then she's going back. She went back to jail, and like she's putting her shoes back, and like she's walking, and you just hear the "Who's that?" Dang, the "Who's that?" That song actually made so much sense to put that song for the end credit, yo. And the whole joke about Steve being a virgin, like, what the? Oh man, that is funny. That is funny. And then yeah. That was funny, the whole joke about Steve being a virgin, and then Bruce at the end in the post-credit scene revealing to her he wasn't, and he actually did it with a girl in the and he actually did it in 1943. And that was so funny. She tricked him into thinking she was drunk, but then she wasn't. And then she like literally said Steve, and just like, oh man, that was funny. And it like cut out before she said, you know what? Oh man, that was funny. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was something. Yeah, that post-credit scene was something, I'm not gonna lie. Who's stupid, but funny. We needed it. Yeah, after everything, like, just to come back to Marvel with something this funny. We need stuff like this before. We needed something funny before we get into the serious stuff. Because after this, we're gonna get what? In November, Wakanda Forever. Boom. And then in February, Quantumania. Boom. Like, you know. And the shit's gonna heat up. Anyways. Oh, man. That was funny. I like this episode. Yeah. Especially the fight between her and Bruce, and then how he was upset. He did his bar got destroyed. Yeah, man. His bar that Tony made him. When was this? We should have seen this. I'm assuming I'm not dumb. I know this was during like the Infinity War Endgame period, like the 5-year period. But we should have seen it. This would have been cool. Them just hanging out, you know, the bros just hanging out, like, yeah. That would have been cool. And it was just sad to remember him before he, you know, because he died. And then the same thing with Steve. Even though Steve might not be dead. We don't know. He's probably in retirement and the world thinks he's dead, but he ain't. But he is. But he ain't. But he is. But I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. And it's cool, like, we learned they can drink in their Hulk forms, but they still do get a hangover. Well, Bruce wouldn't be able to get a hangover because he's still Hulk, but still, because he's just Hulk. He can't turn into Bruce yet, unless he's gonna find a way to go back and forth. I don't know, or can he go back and forth? I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Yeah, this was cool. I'm not gonna lie. This episode was cool, but there wasn't much. I'm not gonna lie. There wasn't much of it. Well, to be fair, it was the first episode. I'm gonna give it was the benefit of the doubt. I give it the benefit of the doubt because it was like the first episode. There wasn't much that's like, yeah, it makes sense. It's just the build up to the crazy shit, like, you know. Yeah. And especially with who's coming later in this series. Anyways, like, if you don't know, you don't know. But you probably know. It was all in the trailers. Anyways, we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, peace.